The Gallows makes a use of found footage. In this day and age, with our technology and all the things that we have, I mean, what is it about found footage that you both think still brings something to the horror genre?
The younger generation now, I mean, look, for me, it's like, whoa, what's going on? But for the younger generation, they really are used to filming so much and Instagramming video and periscoping and doing all these different things with video that it's kind of become this natural way of seeing movies. It's become its own style, and when it's done right and done in a good way, it can be very effective, bringing you into the movie more so than a traditional cinematically shot film.
It's not all done up cinematic scares. Yeah, it's real. Like,
it's so real. The suspense is just like you want. Because someone's holding the camera and you see something over here, you're like, turn the camera to the right, like do it. But you just have to wait, and you're just kind of sitting there like, what's next?
Yeah, it really takes that element of distance away from it. You know, it's almost like it's a home video, sort of. So you feel like, oh, well, I, as an audience member, could be that person holding this camera right now, going through the experience. So I think it's a lot more relatable and a lot more intense and freaky whenever you get.
But it's important to have like a reason that a camera is being held, you know, like, and I think we did that really well in this film. Like, there's a reason that the camera is being used.
You kept your names in this film, so can you tell me what that adds to the whole production?
It adds a huge level of relatability, you know, and also just real intrinsic reactions. If I'm calling Reese will react. If Pfeiffer's calling me, I'll react. You know, it didn't limit the time that we could be shooting. You could be on anytime you wanted. You could pick up the camera and start shooting, and just gave us so much more material to work with.
We would do takes that weren't planned at all. You know, I can just be holding my camera, and if Reese is walking around and I start talking to him, that stuff could very easily be in the film. And there are scenes in the film that you watch and you're like, I was just messing around. I don't know what that's about.
We definitely got a lot of organic reactions just because people were using their real names, so you didn't know if you were being filmed or not. So we just walk up, and there were quite a few things that happened that I think people who watched the movie that were in it are going to be like, oh, I didn't know that shit's on camera during that.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't have to switch a mindset all of a sudden and be like, oh, I'm working now. Like, you don't just go from life to then like being work.
Which really made like the found footage thing, which you kind of lost in the last couple of years of the found footage. It made it so real.
Keeping their names made it a more natural interaction between the actors.
And it kept them thinking less that I'm not playing a character, I'm just me in this situation.
Right.
High school, I mean, what scarier place is there than...
Right, high school is the scariest.
Was it always going to be set in a high school? Was that always the
That was always,
I think that was always the idea.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
We obviously wanted to do things in a unique way that hadn't been seen before, or at least not in a long time. And we hadn't seen anything like this in a while, and we wanted to do that. Same thing with our iconic, hopefully he turns into an icon, our iconic character Charlie, which I probably shouldn't have said that name.
Yeah,
but
you're a goner now.
Thank you, we're in high school, hello.
I know, but we wanted something different, you know, not the typical axe or knife or, you know, whatever it is. And you know, a noose it's a little bit scarier than people might imagine, especially after this movie.
Yeah, not really the weapon of choice for most people.
For most people, but for Charlie it
but
works
very effective
for
for Charlie, yeah.